Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. Xavier Gibson now to return. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. Well, I don't know if I've ever seen this before, partner. The first time they touch the ball, somehow it ends up as a safety.
Somehow, some way. How about we just call it unfortunate for one side? But I tell you what, if we get a safety on the first touch of this game, I can't wait to see what we're in store for today.
Nice positivity there. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Singletary. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants finish off their opening drive. Devin Singletary with the touchdown. So some fireworks there to start this ball game, Brock. One play, and we already have our first touchdown.
And this just may be the kind of game it's going to turn out to be. Both teams have such quick strike ability. But, boy, on the other side of the field, the coaches have to be wondering, why? Why this team wasn't ready to go? That's a big letdown to begin a football game.
Yeah, no doubt. Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Xavier Gibson now to return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Rodgers to throw. Got his man on the in. Complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. That throw finds Coughlin. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go right back to Hall. Finds a big lane. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd down give to Hall. And he's brought down for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
A 33-yard attempt.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that gets them back within 5.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return coming from the 14. And he's out of bounds. This is a great start for them, already on their opponent's side of the field.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now Jones. Short pass caught by his tight end. Jukes out a one stop. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Half 18.
Ball
half
at the 33 for first down. Coming right to Singletary. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3. To throw, here's Jones. Into the hands of Neighbors. And he's tackled for a short gain. They just get the play off. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter in this battle of New York franchises. Neither side separating much so far. More from MetLife coming right up. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. Here's Singletary. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants hold an 11-point advantage. Devin Singletary with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now they face second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. To throw, Rodgers. Fires over the middle, caught. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Rodgers set to pass. Tight end making a play there on the corner route. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets make it a one-score game in the first half. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Very short kick taken at the 19. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Cadence, lock in the cadence.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Okay, here we go.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Connects with Slayton. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Draw play. This is Singletary. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Giants trying to add to their lead. Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go, hey.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Okay, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Able to get it to Singletary. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
The throw is caught. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Gano for the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Off play action, Rodgers. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Giants take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
Well, that defense got a little something extra after the pick, and any return is normally a product of good coaching. They drill this all the time on the practice field about becoming a runner, finding the near sideline, your defensive players becoming blockers. And I know it doesn't show up as a ton of return yards on the stat sheet, but boy, every yard's important and critical in the game of football.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Half 88, half 88, half 88.
They give up the gut to Singletary. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Here's Singletary again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd and long for him here. He's got it near the 10. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Half jumbo, half jumbo.
From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants get more points to end a lopsided first half. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return starts from the 16. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Singletary. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Connects with Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or 2 short of that 25. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Half 18, half 18.
From the 24. Gets this to Johnson. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Now a run by Singletary. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Clong. Out we go.
Trying again, Singletary. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Gano for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Here's a return from the 7. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Malachi Corley reels it in. Gets it to the 15. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets start the 2nd half with some needed points. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce, the position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Short kick just reaching the landing zone. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Cadence, lock in the cadence, lock in the cadence.
They'll send their tight end right. Here's the long back on the handoff. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 7. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Okay, here we go.
From the gun, a carry by Singletary. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Half 18, half 18.
Throwing here, Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Here we go, hey. Up we go.
Now Jones. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
Jones throwing on 4th. Connection made on the cross. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
26.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Half jumbo, half jumbo. Up we go.
Again, Jones to the air. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Up we go.
Jones now to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Half 88, half 88, half 88. Up we go.
Jones now on 3rd down. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he drives this forward to the 6.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Here's Jones. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Play action with Rodgers. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up 2nd down. Rodgers will look to throw. To the sideline, and it is caught. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the shotgun, Rodgers. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Again, Rodgers. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. They'll run for it with Hall. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. The Jets take their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. All set up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Giants take over and have it starting out at the 18-yard line.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Up we go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Complete beyond the marker. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, New York.
Half 18, half 18.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. That one is caught left side of the field. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They got 24 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Fires down the middle, and it is caught. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Here we go. Clong, clong, clong. Up we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. It's caught. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Giants keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
No.
They start the drive with Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. So the Giants come away with the win. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock.